Uh, Hello YouTube, I haven't done an update here in quite some time. This little trial system is kind of grinding to an end. I pulled the tomatoes out that were in there. I've put new suckers off other tomato plants in there, and as you can see they're growing, but it's gotten so hot here and I don't have any way to cool the water, so most of my fish are dying. There's only one left in there right now, I think, maybe a small catfish as well, so this system's probably going to have to get restarted or just retired, and I'll put together a larger one. Right now I'll probably pull those tomato plants out, just put some herbs in there that don't require a lot of nutrient, and see how it works, just to keep the bacteria alive. That was barrage. It did really good, and then it just kind of died off. Got some tomatoes going here. These are hippie zebras. Got them a little late, so they didn't produce before the heat kind of beat them into submission. I'm hoping once we get on the fall side that I'll get some tomatoes out of them. The rest of the garden has gone a little nuts. This is my watermelon patch. There's about a half a dozen watermelons in there. None of them are ready to be picked yet. This is Vietnamese coriander. Tastes interesting. I just planted it. I got it like 3 or 4 days ago. Hoping to see how it does. It's supposed to be pretty easy to grow. These are speckled Romans. That was a sucker off another plant. My peppers. Lots of peppers. These are Trevina Chushkas. This is the one that got in a little late, so it's not producing anything. They don't look the same on both plants. I'm wondering if I got some incorrect seed or something, or got them mixed up, because the peppers look different on this plant versus that plant. These are lipstick peppers coming in here. All these are lipstick peppers. Got some little miniature purple bells there. You can see chocolate, red bells, orange bells. I picked them all. There's none there right now. My Kunakira cucumber plant is gone kind of nuts. You can see there's cukes all over this thing. They're just hard to see with all the leaves. This is cantaloupes, or a variety of muskmelon called an American melon. Kind of like a cantaloupe. Got about a half a dozen of them in there too, growing up. Herb garden has got nuts again. Everything's bushing up really nice. Have a tomato plant mixed in there. We had this plant for like 3 years, so I think it may have just reached the end of its life, and because half of it died off over here, and this new branch that had popped up is the only thing surviving. So I think maybe 3 years is as long as a Cubanelle pepper plant lives. These are my pomegranates that were tiny before. They're all popped up and getting large now. The big deal is the wicking bed. The wicking bed has gotten ridiculous. The cucumbers are completely taken over. You can see there's tomato plants sticking out of stuff. I guess the cukes are kind of helping, because the only place I have tomatoes coming in are where they're under the shade of the cucumber plants. Got some speckled Romans coming in there. This is a black creme. My C-Tex is dying. I'm not sure why. There's some of my dragon egg cucumbers. Some basil's buried underneath there. There's also lemon cucumbers all over this thing. It's kind of a cucumber and a lemon and a dragon egg plant kind of grew all into each other and tied themselves up in knots. But we've got lemon cucumbers everywhere. You just have to really hunt for them. But they're in there, and there's a lot of them. The stevia is grown quite large. This is my only surviving Cubanelle plant, really. Again, you can see cukes back in there, and I don't know. You look there. These are actually 4 hippie zebra tomatoes that are growing in the shade. The other ones over there in direct sunlight aren't going to put out any fruit for a while, it looks like. But yeah, this whole box got a little ridiculous. I'll get back so you can see the whole thing. I'm probably gonna have to cut down once the heat breaks. I'm probably gonna cut out a lot of that cucumber plant so the tomatoes can survive. I would prefer to have them than the cukes, and plus this much smaller cucumber plant over here is putting out as many cukes as that entire mess. So I should have all I need. But there's my update. Sorry this video is a bit choppy and weird, but wow, hard to believe that thing got that ridiculous. See y'all later.